watch as much basketball as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you are at work, you're watching on your phone, your laptop, your computer. If you're working outside, you got it on the radio in the truck. We will have wall-to-wall Westwood One coverage today of the tournament. So you will be able to tune in throughout the day and catch basketball, and more basketball. And we're fired up.
Yeah.
Get your brackets in. Today is the day. We give you the first 4. Now you got to get them in before they lock. We are the countdown. I got the ticker up here, Tara.
Yes.
3 hours, 13 minutes, and 24 seconds before the brackets lock. You're just a little over 3 hours, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're waking up this morning, you're like, oh, my goodness, I haven't put my bracket in. You got 3 hours to do it. 3 hours to do it. What you probably want to do is go to our website, thefansportsnetwork.com. Go to our contest page, and then you can enter your information, and it'll automatically set you up, send you an email that you can get into our bracket bash, bracket challenge, whatever you want to call it. And we're giving prizes for the top 5, TA. We always do prizes for the top 5. Cool stuff. Yep, from Fabulous Freddy, Sand Hollow, Sunrise Tire, ATV Bryce, Nets on Fire, Dixon Direct, all our great sponsors. Grass Creek Construction, I don't want to leave anybody out. And Zag.
Nice.
Zag. Here we go. Got them all. We got, 6 or 7 great sponsors. Even House of Jump is helping out with some prizes. We've got some really good sponsors. So we're going to hook you up. But everybody wants to win the bracket.
Right.
Because that's the cash. And I was asking, what you do with $995. You said you are booking a trip to a hockey arena somewhere in the country or a baseball field. Yeah. Paulie said he's getting a new flat screen TV, not the big screen TV, the flat, skinny. He asked about the curved TVs.
Yeah. I don't know that they really sell those anymore, do they?
I never got one.
No.
I never caught the curved TV craze.
I didn't either.
I mean, guys like things with curves, don't get me wrong, but not
a television.
I wasn't so stuck on it that I had to get curves on my TV.
Right.
I wanted a flat TV.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think those, I don't know, it would be an interesting research project to see what sales were like on curved TVs, because I don't think it went very well because they're not still making much of those anymore.
No.
Yeah. Well, your walls aren't traditionally curved in your house. I know you can do some curved walls and some funky designs. I'm not saying you can't, but most people's walls are flat.
Right, yeah.
Then you put the flat TV on the flat wall.
And then you look at a TV that's kind of, I don't know, if it makes you feel like you're right in it or something more. I don't understand why it was curved, but
I don't know.
It never really makes sense to me.
I mean, look, I'd love to live in the Sphere. It sounds awesome. I still haven't even been there, but it's giant screen, giant speaker. I mean, that would be cool. Yeah. That'd be cool. Waking up day. Are they doing a March Madness watch party at the Sphere in Vegas?
Oh, that would be
I don't know if they are, but that would be cool from what I understand. We are doing a March Madness bracket bash watch party. Yes, we will be today and tomorrow you're on your own, but Saturday we're going to spend all day from noon basically till they close, till the games are done at the 20th hole over at Black Desert Resort. So you go just to the main resort and you'll find the 20th hole. It's the sports grill. It's in between Latitude and the Pro Shop.
Right.
And we would love to see you there. We have got a ton of fun things planned. We've got, live broadcast, game day specials, competitions. We're going to do a long drive in the golf simulator. We're going to do a closest to the pin challenge for some cool prizes. We'll have, prizes, giveaways throughout the games all day, sporadically. So, even if you're following your bracket, you're rooting for your team, you're just looking for a new place to check out to watch games, the 20th hole is the place to be this weekend for the tournament. So we're starting at noon. We'll be broadcasting live 1 to 3 on the Fan Sports Network on Saturday. 20th hole sports bar, Black Desert Resort in good old Ivins, Utah. Tara's going to bring her friends. She's going to grab a drink, and she's going to catch every buzzer beater all day long.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah. Is everybody in your family filled out their brackets? I know everybody in the studio has finally filled out their brackets.
Yes.
But is that
everybody in my family that's going to fill them out has filled them out.
Is that like a family thing? Do you take the hard copy home and have all the kids fill it out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I usually do, but I did not do
this
that
time?
last night. I'm just having this omission. I just had this flood of I failed
Oh no.
because I didn't take hard copies home because all my kids like to actually fill them out manually.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody's doing it on the internet, and for some reason, my wife and kids are like, "Will you bring the sheets home?" And I forgot to do it last night. I was at a drill banquet of all
nice.
things till 9:00 at night last night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to.
So you were watching hockey at the drill banquet?
Yeah, I had the TV going on my phone.
Yeah.
I'm watching TV. I saw Jack Hughes.
Yeah,
I was
'cause
watching.
you were texting about that.
I was watching a little bit of the Prairie View game, the first four, and then I was watching a little bit of the Miami of Ohio Redhawks.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, they don't play anybody, and Paulie got on me last night.
Yeah.
Because I was
He had to rub it in.
I was texting him, and he's like, well, you were thrashing them on the show because they don't play anybody, and then you took them to win last night. And I was like, yes, I did.
Yeah.
I still think they can beat SMU. I just don't think they're going to the Sweet 16.
Right.
I mean, SMU lost, I think, 5 out of the last 6 or 7 games down the stretch, and Andy Enfeld is a good coach, but they could not. They could not make free throws in crunch time because of the Speedos in the building.
Yeah.
Did you see that last night?
You showed it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw this morning. It was so epic.
Oh my gosh, I'm sitting there watching it last night, and I had to like disguise my laugh as I see all these. It almost looked like it probably was the Miami of Ohio swim team, but it could have been just the frat boys. I have no idea. But
it was, yeah.
but they come running down, and you know how some teams have the curtain of distraction, and people pop out, and people have signs, and you know you do anything in the student section behind the opposing team's basket when they're at the free throw line to try to distract them.
Right.
Well, this probably didn't make Andy Enfield happy because SMU's head coach had to be shaking his head as a bunch of dudes run down the stairs right behind the basket right when they're shooting free throws and are just in Speedos dancing around like they're at a foam party.
It was awesome. We've got the video. If you want me to.
Show our listeners what they missed
If they didn't see
with
this.
a little March Madness getting going last night.
Jim, they took your swimsuits. Those guys weren't in the pool this morning.
And he missed.
I would too.
What is there, 30 of them? Just
It looks like at least. Yeah.
packed down in the aisle. Andy Enfield's like, I'm not amused.
They've even got the swim caps and goggles on, and
Yeah.
it was pretty epic.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you got to do.
Right? Yeah.
Whatever you got to do.
Take one for the team, right?
March Madness is officially underway after that. I guess some would say Miami of Ohio proved the doubters wrong, proved the critics wrong, proved they belonged in this field, even though they, play in a smaller conference. I'm all about the little guy. I wasn't disappointed they got in, and I'm happy they won.
Yeah.
And Redhawks, they've been a much talked about team, 30-win team, weak schedule, didn't play a bunch of major conference teams. Was that them being smart or stupid? But 31-1, you don't go 31 wins and 1 loss and not be able to put the ball in the basket.
Exactly.
It's just how it works.
Yep.
And they just barely squeak in as an at-large bid. They get into this playing game, and they win it last night.
Yeah, and they looked good.
They were a 6.5. I even saw one spot. They were a 7.5 point underdog last night.
Oh, really?
And that's why I told Paulie last night, I'm taking them.
You're going to take them. Yeah.
I'm taking them. I'm picking them.
That was a good idea.
I'm taking them with the points. I didn't take a money line, but I'm like, you're going to give me 7.5? This team's got a giant chip on the shoulder. This is a great opportunity for this university. And that's why people love March Madness, right?
Yeah.
The quotes, the upsets, the buzzer beaters,
the Cinderella stories, like all of it.
You gravitate to players and stories, and this coach Travis Steele, he after the game said this was not an upset at all, even though they were underdogs.
Right.
They went in there thinking they were the favorites.
They knew they were going to win it. Yeah.
And they didn't leave any doubt that they were better than SMU. 89-79
Love that.
was the final score last night. Now they get your team, Tara.
Yeah.
The Tennessee Vols.
Right.
And I'm really interested in the SEC because they get 10 teams in. Mm-hmm. Okay, but as I look at my Final Four in the bracket that I am going and living by, which is the one that we are playing along with our listeners, because we have our inner office pool, and I'm in my brother's pool, and I'm in a bunch of them, right?
Right.
But I'm going and living and breathing by the same one that you and I are playing along. Paul's playing along with our listeners, and that is the one that you can still sign up for if you go to our website, thefansportsnetwork.com. You go to our contest tab. And then you get in the bracket challenge. You fill out your name and your email, and it'll send you an email, and you can get right in. I was trying to troubleshoot a listener last night.
Oh.
You know what the problem? He's like, I cannot get this to work.
Huh.
And me and Caden, who does our podcasting and used to host the afternoon show, we were on tech support last night with a listener for about 25 minutes. You know what the problem? We finally figured it out. The problem was he had not updated his app. He had the app on his phone, but it was last year's version. You had to update the app so you could get the new fresh invite for this year's bracket.
Oh, okay.
So it kept saying, Chris, welcome, da-da-da-da-da, but he couldn't get in, and it was because once he went and updated the app, he's like, oh, I'm in. We're like, okay, glad we can help, sir. Is there anything else? We'll send your bill in the mail.
Yeah, exactly. My hourly rate.
But 10 SEC teams, Tara. 10.
Yeah.
And I think the SEC, as much as they want to flex, they're a basketball conference right now. If they want to show they're better than the Big 10, the Big 12, and that they're the best conference, they better put one team in the Final Four.
They better.
Okay, because I've got Houston beating Florida, so there's no team, and I think Florida probably the best chance. I've got Houston. Okay, I've got them, the one we're doing with our listeners. I don't know why. Final Four's in Houston, sentimental. I like Kelvin Sampson, former Wazoo coach. He's a screamer. But I like Tugler, and I like Flemings. And I just think that this team goes on scoring droughts, and so I'm really scared picking them this far. And I got them playing Arizona. I got Arizona in my champion.
I do too, yeah.
So I have Arizona, Michigan State, Michigan, and Houston in my Final Four. Okay, so I have a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 3 seed in Michigan State.
Yeah.
Who was in your Final Four?
My Final Four is Duke, Florida, Arizona, and Iowa State.
I do like Iowa State. I think that's a sneaky pick.
Yeah.
I think in a couple other brackets, I do have them in the Final Four.
Yeah. And I do have Florida and Arizona going to the championship.
So you believe in Florida a little bit more than I do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Losing by 20 in the conference championship game kind of woke my eyes up and said, "Yeah, they're beatable.
Wasn't good. Yeah,
they're beatable." And I think Houston plays a little bit better defense. You know, that region, the South region, is where my picks were all over the map.
Mm-hmm. That was a tough one to pick.
Like I felt like the top of the bracket, the East, and even the West. They were pretty easy. I felt like the South is where you have VCU, and there's a lot of people like Troy, and then you got like Houston, Illinois. No, I don't feel like anybody's a believer in the 4th seed Nebraska at all. Vanderbilt, who won the SEC tournament, got red hot at the end of the year. They're the 5 seed in that. I feel like that one.
I do have Vandy going pretty far.
Yeah, I actually have Vandy winning over McNeese State. Now, remember, McNeese State did win one game last year as a 12 seed.
Right.
They were one of the few upsets.
Yeah.
I think they won last year was really chalky. Mm-hmm. And I know St. Mary's was a 10 and they won, and McNeese was a 12 and they won. But there wasn't any other upsets really to speak of.
Right.
And a couple 9 over an 8, but that's not an upset. You need a double. You need the 11s, the 12s, the 13s. That's where the upsets are.
Right.
I'll give you the 10. It's a double-digit seed, but over a 7.
Right.
But that's a mild upset.
But yeah, the 20 or the 12, 5 seeds and stuff. Those upsets are usually pretty crazy.
Yeah. So that region, if you go, and we'll go through the bracket. I will give you my picks later in the show, but I don't have an SEC team in the Final Four. I got a Big 10. I've got 2 Big 10 teams, and I've got 2 Big 12 teams.
Yeah, because you didn't take Florida, did you?
Nope. Nope. I mean, look, I'm a multi-bracket guy, but I'm living
You
and
are,
dying by this bracket on the show. So no, I did not. I liked. I almost took Florida to lose to Vandy. If you want to know the honest truth.
Yeah.
In this bracket.
That's what I've got.
I mean, some of them I've got Houston coming out. Some I do have Florida coming out. I've got Illinois coming out of this. I've got multiple paths in this South region. That's the crapshoot region for me.
Right.
For me. I think between the 1, 2s, and 3 seeds in the Midwest, I think you're going to have a Final Four team. I don't see
How
Alabama.
far do you have Arkansas going?
Arkansas, this is a team I really like because of their offense.
Yeah.
I've got them going right now to play Arizona and losing to Arizona.
Okay, yeah.
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 Is that what you got?
That is what I've got.
Yeah, and then I've got Arizona playing, sentimental pick here. I've got Arizona playing Gonzaga in that West region.
All right.
Yeah, I got BYU.
Over Purdue?
I got the Zags. I actually have Miami beating Purdue in the second round.
Okay.
So I got a little sneaky upset there with the 7 seed.
Yeah.
Then I got Gonzaga beating Miami, and then Arizona clobbering Gonzaga.
Okay. Wow.
That's how that region plays out.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Where do you have Miami going? You don't like Miami? That's a big wins this year against some good teams.
They did. Where did I put Miami? I've got Purdue beating Miami.
Okay. Yeah, most people do. But
So, yeah.
a 2-7 game, I mean, that's going to go either way
That
sometimes.
was a tough one to pick, too,
Yeah.
though.
I mean, look, Miami's going to be 6-7 point underdogs.
Right.
And Purdue's playing great at the end of the season. And I really like the staff for both teams. So that was a tough one for me. But I took a flyer on
that.
on Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on the phone with Michael Irvin last night, and he was pumping me full of the use talk, and I fell for it. I fell for
Like
it.
the Michael Irvin?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
We
Can
are.
I have his phone number?
It was on WhatsApp. I don't know his real phone number.
Yeah.
We talk on the cyberspace.
Nice. Give me your picks.
Yeah. You know what else March Madness means? To me,
Uh-huh.
baseball is here.
Almost, yeah.
The World
Yeah,
Baseball
preseason,
Classic's
everything.
over, and we're getting close to the start of real Major League Baseball games. But give me this weekend of March Madness before I get too gung ho into baseball. But it's kind of. I think this is the best 4 days of the calendar year.
Oh, yeah.
I know your vacation days are your vacation days, and those can flow. They can be spring break, Christmas, fall break, summertime, whatever.
But that's vacation.
But
Just for
I'm
regular
saying
days.
the best Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in all of sports is this today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, 16 games today, 16 more tomorrow, 8 and 8. You got just a plethora of games. It's gonna be great. I do hope and I do think there will be some upsets today.
Really?
I do think there will be some upsets. I think it was so chalky last year. It just can't go that chalky again. With the movement and the NIL and mid-majors and up-and-coming coaches. I mean, there's some really good coaches that got some teams poised to surprise some teams. So we'll see.
I don't know.
You got your bracket sounds chalky then.
I think the only upset I have for today is the VCU game
Really?
at 4:50 today. Yeah, over North Carolina.
Okay, we agree on that one.
Yeah.
I
But
do
other than
like
that,
VCU.
Howard beating Michigan. I don't see that happening. Hawaii over Arkansas.
No.
Siena over Duke.
No.
Who's some of the other big ones? High Point.
Well, I mean, you can.
Troy over Nebraska.
I have that one.
You do? Oh, you took Troy.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. That's an upset.
it's a bold strategy, Cotton. See if it
Yeah,
pays
yeah. Well, they're not going to put that game on the Ocho, though, TA.
out. Right? It's not going to be on ESPN Ocho.
Maybe True TV, but not the Ocho. You'll find that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Here are my upsets. You want my upsets?
Yeah, let's hear them.
Right out of the gate. Here we go. Upsets in the first round.
Okay.
I got Cal Baptist over Kansas.
Nice. I took that one too.
Did you really?
I did.
Okay, I know that game's tomorrow, but
It is smart. Yeah, but
I got South Florida over Louisville.
okay.
Okay, I got UCF
Really?
over UCLA. Let's just say 7-10. So it's a mild upset. Those are the upsets that I have in the East region.
Okay.
In the South region, I kind of alluded to it. I've got Troy over Nebraska. That's the big
Right.
one, and I got VCU over North Carolina. I do have the 10 seed Texas A&M over St. Mary's too.
Okay.
Do you
I
have
like that.
Do you have St. Mary's or do you have Texas A&M?
I think I took St. Mary's.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. I think they're sleeping on A&M.
Yeah. In my one bracket, I did take Texas A&M.
Okay.
And then the other one, I took St. Mary's.
Yeah. My upsets there, the big one is obviously Troy, the 13 seed, but VCU, the 11. Those are the two upsets.
Right.
I do have in the Midwest region, I have Akron over Texas Tech.
Okay.
But only because I felt like that was worth a shot because I was going to take Bama over Tech anyway if Tech wins to play Michigan. And so you don't lose a lot of points in your bracket if you miss the 12 seed and the 4 seed wins anyway. Now, I understand Texas Tech can make the Sweet 16, and that could bone me a little bit.
Right.
I did not take, although tempted to switch after last night, I did not take Miami of Ohio over Tennessee.
Okay.
But they shot the three pretty well last night.
They did. There was a couple of clutch threes.
Yeah. The only other one in the Midwest is I do have the 10 seed Santa Clara beating Kentucky. So really not much. I got the 12 seed and the 10 seed in the East. In the West, I really don't. I mean, the 9 seed Utah State, I got them beating Nova. The Sharps are all over Utah State in this game. I got Wisconsin. I got Arkansas. The only upset I have is coming in the second round with, like I alluded to early, Miami over Purdue. I'm pretty chalky in the West.
Yeah.
So those are upsets that I have in my bracket. You got to have 4 or 5. And look, it can backfire.
I did that last year. Yeah,
it backfired.
It boned me.
It backfired
in the very first round.
Yeah.
So, I don't know that I want to do that again.
Yeah, as long as you get 6 or 7 legs of your Elite 8. You get 3 or 4 legs to the Final Four, you're going to do pretty good in your bracket.
Right.
It's hard to hit the Final Four. So who do you have in your Final Four?
I have Duke, Florida, Arizona, Iowa State.
Okay. So the only common team that we have is Arizona.
Yeah. And then we both have Zona winning it.
Yep. We both have Zona winning it, but I have Michigan, Houston, and Michigan State as my Final Four teams.
Yeah, and Iowa State, was kind of a gamble for sure.
Yeah, but I like that coaching staff.
Yeah.
I like Lipsy a lot. Veteran point guard, going to get your stuff, not going to be rattled. They can really lock down defensively. I tend, in the NFL, especially in the playoffs, I still believe defense wins championships. And I have Houston, a defensive-minded team, in my Final Four.
Yeah.
But I lean in some of these first-round matchups. When I look at the picks, I look at the teams, and I seem to favor the offense. And that's why I think, some people, if it wasn't, I don't like the matchup Arkansas and Arizona. I think that's a bad spot for Arkansas. A lot of people have Arkansas beating Zona. I think Tommy Lloyd, it's been since 2001 when Lute Olson won a championship for Arizona. They have starved for a Final Four.
Right.
So and that would be that might be one of that game potentially to go to the Elite 8.
Yeah.
And then the Duke St. John's potential matchup to go to the Elite 8.
Right.
If I'm right.
I've got Duke and UConn.
Yeah, I got Florida and Vanderbilt. That could be a terrific game. Obviously, that Midwest region to go to the Elite 8. You could have Virginia playing Iowa State. That would be a very entertaining game. There could be some great matchups down the road.
Yeah, there could.
But it's got to
be fun.
Got to go a little chalky to have that happen.
Right.
All right. Again, you are 2 hours and 50 minutes from your brackets locking in. We'll talk about some of the local players to watch for from the state of Utah in the NCAA tournament. We'll talk a little bit more about the BYU game. It's a 5:25 tip-off tonight for AJ DeBonza, KY, and the Cougs. We've got a lot on tap for you today. We are basketball-centric. We are basketball-heavy here on the drive inside the Finley Hyundai Studios. We'll take a time out, more tourney talk when we come back. But don't forget to get your brackets in. Go to our website. You got 2 hours and 50 minutes, thefansportsnetwork.com. You can hit the slider on the homepage, or you can go to the contest tab, fill out your information. And they'll shoot you an email, and you can get it in our private group to win the cash. $995 for the best bracket. Prizes for the top 5 after that from our great local sponsors. We got some cool things on our website. We got the fan challenge. We're going to start marching listeners through. Everybody knows who they got. If you've forgotten, you can go to our website, check that out. Of course, we got a little business bracket. We're doing a little fun contest with our clients and stuff. So we got a lot of things going on. And don't forget, mark your calendar for Saturday, anytime between noon and get there between noon and 7 o'clock and hang with us at the 20th hole at Black Desert Resort. We're going to be popping over there this weekend. Next weekend's the pickleball championships out there.
Yeah.
So the PPA will be there.
Quite a few people excited about that.
Yeah, Ben Johns is going to be in town, everyone. We're making attempts to get Ben on the show next week.
Nice.
So I think we're going to be able to do that. It sounds very likely. Like the wheels are in motion for that. We won't talk much Utah State basketball today, but I did last night book Jason Walker from up at Cache Valley Media. He's traveling down to San Diego with Utah State. He will join us from San Diego tomorrow morning on the show at 8:30. So we'll get a really deep preview of the Aggies game, game day thoughts from Jason, live from San Diego tomorrow morning for you Aggie fans. Got to take a break. Off and running. It's The Drive on a Throwdown edition on a Thursday. Oh, we're rolling. We're rolling into the 7 o'clock hour, 7:32 on the, what is it, the 19th of March, 2026.
Yeah.
Greetings,
March 19th.
salutations. So good to have you in on the drive. Love it. Always free. Never charge you $1 to listen. No cover. Somebody messaged me and said, hey, what's it cost to go to your watch party?
Oh.
The cost is whatever you want to eat.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like, there's no cost. We're just hanging out at a sports grill giving away prizes. So, I mean, yeah, you're going to probably want to eat if you're going to hang with us for, a couple games. We'll have some specials, but you can order off the normal menu, whatever. There's no cover to get into our watch party Saturday at the 20th hole. I just want to make that clear because I had that question pop up. Did I make it sound like there was a cover charge?
No.
Maybe people grew up in big markets. Like I know some places there's
You do. It's
standing
like
room
just to
only.
get
They
in.
have to it's ticketed advance. Yeah,
Right.
there's a cover to get in to certain. So
Yeah.
usually that's in the metro cities that are at the big name sports grills or whatever. But
Yeah.
not here. We're hanging out. No cover charge. No price to get in. Come hang with us Saturday from noon till whenever. We'll be broadcasting live on the Fan Sports Network from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Some really cool prizes, concert tickets, golf rounds,
Now
a
we're
bunch
talking.
of. Yeah, I don't know all of the prizes Black Desert has up their sleeve, but they got the spa there, they got the golf course, they got the overnight stays. I mean, you get the idea.
Right.
You get the idea. Plus, we got some swag too.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be bringing. We're gonna try. I'm passing out fan T-shirts to as many people as I can. We're gonna have a bunch of other cool stuff as well as, like I said, we've got some neon trees tickets. We've got some 4th of July.
Oh, wow, really?
Tickets.
Neon trees, huh?
Yeah, we've got. And what else do I? Oh, the Miles Jepson concert that's
Okay.
going to be at the Grafton Building on May 2nd. I'm actually stoked about that show.
one?
Yeah. My daughters really like his music.
Yeah.
Up and coming local artist. I check it out, milesjepson.com. We are getting ready for basketball here. Where is the bracket? Where's my ticker? I lost track of my ticker.
Oh.
The ticker is 2 hours and 40 minutes to get your
down.
brackets in at thefansportsnetwork.com. TA's working on that right now.
Yeah.
She has the hard copy. She's in multiple brackets, but
I have one filled out online.
But she's like, why do I need to go and play with our listeners? I can't win the money.
Right?
Neither can I, but we're playing along, and you get bragging rights if you beat me and TA.
Exactly.
And we
Yeah.
know everybody's probably going to handle Paulie, even though he's
Yeah.
sky high on his bracket this year.
Oh, every year.
He wanted me to remind everybody he has Florida winning it all on the show today. Yeah.
Back to back. We'll see what happens there.
Yes,
You don't
we
even
will.
have them going.
No,
to the Final
I have
Four.
them. I have them losing to Houston.
Yeah.
Des News put this out. I thought this was interesting.
This is cool.
Some of you might remember these names. Some of you might not. But as you're watching NCAA basketball, here is the list of 10 Utah natives that you can watch in this year's NCAA tournament. Jackson Kohler out of American Fork High School plays for Michigan State. I got Michigan State in the Final Four. They got North Dakota State today. It's at 2:05 Mountain Time on TNT. So you'll be able to see a little bit of Jackson Kohler. He's a senior now for Tom Izzo. He had a career-high 23 points against Michigan back on the 8th of the month. He's got 12 double-doubles this season. He's averaging 12 and 9.
Wow.
So, and he's played in the NCAA tournament each of his 4 seasons at Michigan State. Pretty cool.
That is really cool.
Had a double-double, 17 and 11 in an Elite 8 matchup against Auburn last season. So, all Big Ten honorable mentions out of American Fork, Utah, playing for the Fighting Tom Izzos. Of course, Utah State's own Mason Falslev out of Skyview High School. I remember calling his state championship football game, his state championship basketball games. Mason's been a day one local celebrity for the Aggies. He had a chance to left. He put his name in the portal. He ended up staying, coming back.
Right.
The Aggies, probably stepped up and got him NIL money. This is the kind of guy that doesn't have to pay for a meal anywhere in Cache Valley. At least he shouldn't. Maybe the chain restaurants, they're like, they don't know. The Taco Bell drive-through clerk at, after a late night game. I mean, come
Has
on.
no idea.
Yeah. But like anybody knows who Mason Falslev is. I don't know I don't know if he's going to be the most polarizing Aggie of all time. Up there with the J.C. Carrolls and some of the big names that have come through Utah State. But for me, because I called his games in high school, a number of them, I think he's a great kid. I think I've watched a lot of Mason's basketball over the years, and I'm excited what they can see what they can do against Villanova. I actually like the Aggies winning. The Sharps actually like the Aggies winning today. They're favored by 2.5.
Right.
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
You won't see Mason until tomorrow. They're one of the games tomorrow. They'll play the 2:10 game tomorrow afternoon on TNT. Mason, he's a junior now. 16 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3.2 assists, and almost 2 steals a game. And so he's shooting 41% from the three and 52% from the field this year. So pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
Colin Chandler, you watch him play for Kentucky. Of course, a Mark Pope guy out of Farmington High School. They play Santa Clara tomorrow night. It'll be the nightcap. No, it's tomorrow morning. Excuse me. It's the early game Friday. You'll see Colin Chandler in Kentucky 10:15 a.m. I was thinking it was p.m., but it's 10:15 a.m. On CBS. So that'll be your first game of the day nationally televised on TBS. Kentucky and Santa Clara, and he stepped into a starting role. He started 29 of the 34 games, averaged 9.9 points per game.
Wow.
Dallin Hall, former BYU Cougar.
Yeah. For
the 3-seeded Virginia Cavaliers.
Wow.
He went to Fremont High School.
I didn't realize he went to Virginia.
Yeah, he's really fit in quite well out there, too. I mean, played 3 seasons at BYU. The NIL money got all gobbled up by Rob Wright and A.J. DeBonza.
Yeah.
Wasn't much left over for a local kid named Dallin Hall. So Virginia finds some coin for him. He goes out there and he's fit in really well, and he started every game. He's 5.9 points, 4.3 assists, and 3.6 rebounds. He's their top assist guy. And his assist to turnover ratio is the best in the ACC this year and 20th nationally in that category. So he's really handling the ball and distributing well. He's not scoring a ton. But Hall has played in 4 consecutive NCAA tournament games.
Yeah, and that's with BYU from last season, correct?
He's 2-2 in his career in the tournament. Drake Allen, Utah State. T-Bird fans remember Drake Allen. He started his career with SUU and then transferred up to Utah State. He's out of Westlake High School. So you'll see him along with Mason Falslev in that game against Villanova tomorrow afternoon at 2:10. That game on TNT. Isaac Johnson.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the 7-foot center, all Big West guy out of American Fork High School. And number 13 seeded Hawaii. Big West champs beat the Anteaters in the title bout. Are playing number 4 Arkansas.
Now they got to go the Razorbacks.
I love Hawaii's makeup of this team. Isaac Finlinson also on this team. We'll get to him in a second. But I think Arkansas's offense is just too much for their defense.
I think so too.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah. But Johnson he's 7 feet.
Yeah. Yep. And Hawaii's got the makeup of 3 Utah guys.
Yeah.
Because along with Isaac Johnson, you got Isaac Finlinson out of Dixie High School.
Okay.
And, his career has taken him all over. He started at Utah Tech in the 22-23 season, didn't get a lot of playing time. He spent 2 seasons starting at Snow College, becomes the Junior College Player of the Year, according to Jam Media. And he was coming off the bench, but now late in the year, about the halfway point of the year, he's been inserted into the starting lineup. I think it was like mid-January or late January. And at 6'8", he has done a lot better starting. Season numbers for Finn, 9.1, 3.7. So not quite averaging in double digits, but he's kind of a stretch 4. He's a 3-point sniper, as you know, if you watched him at Dixie High School over the years. And this will be his first ever NCAA tournament appearance. So pretty exciting for a kid that grew up right down the street from us here at Dixie High School to be playing in that game against John Calipari and the Arizona Razorbacks. The other Utah native on Hawaii's team is Hunter Erickson.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember Hunter at all. It's kind of been a windy road to his final destination. I mean, he was a star when he was at Tempview. He went to BYU, then he goes to Slick, and then he goes to the University of Utah, and now he's a grad transfer, and he's playing for Hawaii.
Yeah.
And what a place to go get your final, your studies are pretty much done. You're working on your grad. You're hanging
Might as well go to paradise.
I'm hanging out. I'm going to go up to the North Shore today and get some Hashimoto's, shaved ice, and maybe watch the turtles at Turtle Bay.
Yeah.
Oh, no, maybe I'll take my golf clubs. Maybe I'll play Turtle Bay.
Maybe I'll go play. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good place to finish out your career.
He is leading the team in minutes per game. He started all 32 games this year. He's playing 31.6 minutes per game for Hawaii.
I like that.
Yeah. Jake Wallen out of Timpview High School playing for Clemson. Okay. He was a University of Utah transfer. 6'10 now. He's a junior. Averages 5.4 3-point rebounds for the Clemson front line. They will be playing, they're the 8 seed. Clemson playing Iowa Friday at 4:50.
This one was a tough one to choose between two.
You got stuck on that one.
Yeah, I did get stuck.
Who did you end up taking?
I ended up taking, let me see, because I have a couple of different brackets. So let me go to the fan one.
I'm pretty sure I took Iowa. Let me check. I'm checking too. I've got to navigate back to that
the
spot.
other page.
Yeah, I took Iowa.
You did.
Yeah, I got Iowa, then dropping in the round of 32 to Florida. But Clemson.
I took Clemson.
Did you? Okay.
I did. I ended up taking Clemson.
There you go.
So
there you go. Well, now you can root for the former T-Bird, the Timpview High.
Jake Wallen.
So there you go. There's your list of high school guys in Utah. And do you know the interesting thing about that list? Not one in-state kid is going to step on the floor for BYU. Because Richie Saunders is hurt. He'll step on the floor. But
but DeBonza's in state. He's from Hurricane. They don't count him, huh?
No.
Why?
I mean, he didn't grow up in the state. He lived here for 7 months.
Oh.
I don't think.
I feel like it still counts.
Well,
okay. I get it.
Well, if you're not counting Utah Prep athletes or Wasatch Academy or RSL Academy, because they do get move-ins, they're prep schools and they're private schools, then they get some good players. You know who else?
Wasn't listed?
Yeah. They do. So the other kids that are BYU does have Brody Kozlowski, season-ending injury. He's out. Nobody talks about him. But he's one of those guys who's out for the season.
Right.
Jared McGregor never plays out of Westlake, and then Richie Saunders, of course, from Riverton High School, but he's hurt.
He's hurt too.
Yeah. So nobody going to play unless McGregor gets in, and I doubt that's going to happen. Right. Let's see. Carter Welling, also Corner Canyon High School, plays for Clemson. He's a transfer from Utah Valley. Jordan Ross from Pleasant Grove's playing for Georgia. Tanner Cuff, Ryan Cuff's oldest son, out of started his career at Dixie, but then his senior year went up with Dad when he took the job and he played at American Fork, and then he's played at multiple colleges. He's with Hawaii too, but he didn't play much.
Okay.
Kentucky's Colin Chandler.
Right.
Anyway, go check out the whole list. At the bottom, it got all the in-state alumni in this year's NCAA tournament. So it's cool. It's a cool list. And some more guys you can watch for if you're from the great state of Utah, like they are. Got to take a break. Rolling through hour one. Just a reminder, the brackets are going to lock in 2 hours and 29 minutes. So don't get left on the sideline. Get to our website. Go to thefansportsnetwork.com. Just hit our contest tab. Get in the bracket challenge. Fill out your name and your email. You can opt into our weekly e-blast. It tells you what games we're doing and what's going on in the sports scene locally. And then that's optional. And then you'll get an email and you're in the bracket. It's that simple, right, Tara?
It is. It's very simple.
Very simplistic.
Yep.
Works better on your desktop, but works fine on your phone too. As long as you re-download and update the CBS Sports app. If you're trying to do it on your phone and you have the old update, you're going to have problems, as we found out last night. Got to take the break. Get your brackets in. We'll be right back. And don't forget to join us on Saturday over at Black Desert at the 20th hole. We're going to be rocking and rolling. Prizes, giveaways, long drive, closest to, great food, tons of big screens. It's the Bracket Bash watch party. We're doing it this Saturday, and we're going to do another one next Saturday, both days starting at noon at the 20th Hole Sports Bar at Black Desert Resort. Bring your friends, come grab a drink, some food, hopefully win some prizes, get some swag, and catch every single buzzer beater. We'll be back in a flash. Okay. All right, I'm feeling it. I like this song. I like this
Oh,
song.
good. I thought you were going to just say it was more of my
No.
poppy crap.
I'm always honest with you. If I like the song or not, I like that song. I tell you when I don't. I tell you, I
do.
give you credit when I like it.
Yeah.
I never know what TA is going to play. I think Paulie's always planting seeds. Hey, play this song.
I usually let him get in
I
one
let Tara
request.
do her job.
Right.
I let Tara do her job, and sometimes it's a home run, sometimes it's a strikeout. But it's at the end of the day, I think she's starting to kind of narrow in the playlist. It's getting better and better every day. Yeah. Yeah, you got away from that Tate McRae.
Oh, come on.
You were funny last night. So I sent Paul and Tara, we had our show group text, and I was like, oh, man, I'm starting to really like this Jack Hughes. Getting another phenomenal goal last night.
Yeah.
And Tara's like, because of Tate McRae.
And you're like, no. And not because of the racy hockey romance books you listen to either.
Oh, man, it's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
We are live here, winding down the first hour. If you're just jumping in your car, heading to work, hopefully you don't have to be there in 8 minutes. If you do, hopefully you got a short commute. But thank you for locking us in, loading us up on the app, on the airwaves, on our website. You can watch our show on our Fan Sports Network YouTube page under the live tab. Thanks for accessing our show today. Brought to you by so many great sponsors. Prime IV. My allergies feel so much better. I went down to Prime IV this week.
I need to go.
And got the Myers cocktail. Did a shot of glutathione. Did a shot of vitamin D. And much better. Eyes are not itchy. Still a little nasally, like not entirely through the woods yet,
right.
but so much better. If you would have heard me Monday compared to today, you would be racing to Prime IV right now.
You would have thought you were Tony Romo or Kermit the Frog. Exactly.
Some basketball. Yeah, you couldn't understand a word I was saying probably on Monday. So thank you, Prime IV. You know what I want to do? They got the Eden head and foot spa there now inside Prime IV. And I really, I'm looking forward to getting down there and trying that out. There's nothing like a scalp massage, TA.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. And you combo that with a foot massage?
Yeah. Now you're
ding,
talking.
ding, ding, ding. That is a winner.
Chicken dinner.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll get to some of the top stories here. I want to get into the BYU game in depth second hour.
Okay.
But we don't have a huge allotment of time here on the show. Do you have a minute or two? We haven't talked a lot of baseball. We had our high school media day and then spring break hit.
Right.
And now next week we fire up play-by-play on games. We've got games coming your way next Wednesday. The old rivalry game, Cedar at Dixie. That'll be our first Region 9 broadcast. Of course, you can listen to that on 93.1 in Cedar or 99.5 or 95.3 in St. George. Looking forward to seeing that matchup. Now, they've been playing that matchup for darn near 100-plus years. We've also got, not quite, but close. Wait, let's see, 1919 Dixie High started?
I think so, something like that.
So Dixie's been playing sports for over 100 years.
Time. Yeah.
I'll have to check on Cedar. I might have been accurate on that, actually, over 100 years. And then you've got, of course, next Friday, Desert Hills and Crimson.
Yep.
So we'll break in on a little bit of basketball to bring you that matchup. We think it's worth breaking in on your March Madness on a Friday night to bring you Desert Hills and Crimson. That was a tremendous game last year in bracket play at Bruce Hurst Field. And Madden Dougie Smith, what did he do? Did he two hit the Thunder? 2-hit shutout? They won 2-0, I believe it was, if memory serves me, on a Monday. That sent Desert Hills pummeled down to the loser bracket. Crimson propels themselves on to win a state championship. All right, hour 1 in the books. Hour 2 coming up when we come back. Hour 2 coming at you into your car stereo, into your mobile app, into your internet browser, into your YouTube page. If you're watching the live stream, Tara keeps telling me, she's like, more and more people are watching the show.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? They want to watch me sit here talking to a microphone? It must be you. It must be you, TA.
No, I don't think so.
Putting eyes on the drive. We are hanging out. It's 8 o'clock. Let's get into it. It's our top headlines. We're going to do it fast. We're going to do it furious because I want to get into the BYU game. I want to have some random fun with some blank game questions, March Madness edition for the most part. We get into that in a minute. But first, our top 8 of what's trending. We're going to go rapid fire today, and it's brought to you by our friends at Zag. Zag, reminding you to protect your phone better. Screen protectors, phone cases, camera protectors, all the accessories to deck out your phone and protect it better. 2 St. George, 1 Cedar City. Zag location. Don't zig, just
Zag.
We'll do it right now. Well, I mean, the number one thing is March Madness is on, baby. It is on today. You have exactly, I got the ticker going right here. You have exactly 2 hours and 13 minutes until the brackets lock, and then games will begin. So get your brackets in. Go to our website, thefansportsnetwork.com, if you want to win the cash. $995 to the best bracket in our bracket challenge. And we appreciate our sponsors, Zag, Sand Hollow, Fabulous Freddy's, Grass Creek Construction, Sunrise Tire, Nets on Fire, and we got some prize sponsors from Dixie Direct, House of Jumps as well. So really love our sponsors, making it fun for y'all to get in our bracket challenge. Prizes for the top 5, cash for the best overall bracket. $995. Tara, what are you going to spend it on?
Tickets.
Sporting tickets. She's going to a game.
Yeah, hockey.
So the NCAA basketball tournament rips into high gear today. First round action rolling all day long. Brackets hopefully are not busted in the first day. I feel like there's upsets today. Tara is not so sure.
Yeah, you guys are telling me it's all chalk. But
your bracket is a little bit chalky. You have 2 upsets in the whole bracket.
Yeah.
You have Cal Baptist and VCU.
Yeah.
In the first round. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty chalky.
Well,
that's pretty chalky. But you should expect.
Just doesn't see in any other major upsets.
Last year was very chalky, so if it goes to form like last year, then I guess I can't get excited about upsets and buzzer beaters and a full day of basketball action. And of course, BYU fans are locked in today for the men's basketball team. You're glued to the tournament, and of course, not Villanova, first round matchup for the Cougars that a lot of people are wondering how it's going to play out after seeing Texas get a buzzer beater in the first 4 on Tuesday night to get out to Portland to play the Cougars. Again, we're going to talk a lot about this game, but it starts at 5:25 local time. That is the Mountain Standard Time. Of course, Vegas is hopping. Vegas is basketball central.
Oh, yeah.
I got a buddy that him and his college boys are all going down to Las Vegas. I have another friend of mine the last week that went down to the Mountain West tournament, and he said one game they were rolling 18 deep.
Oh, wow.
18 homies all met in Vegas to go to the they're all alumni of San Diego State University.
Oh, okay.
And so basketball, of course, is basketball central all weekend long. Look, I mean, I could go basketball headline, but I want to give you I started with the local baseball, and then I ran out of time a little bit there. But I have you seen the rankings in 4A baseball? They are very, very, very top-heavy Region 9. 4 out of the 5 teams, we played, 2 weeks of baseball? We've had 2 weeks of baseball. Games have played 6-7 games. Desert Hills in this week's Des News Top 5 is number 1. Timpanogos is number 2. Ooh. Both those teams are 8-1.
Okay.
Crimson is 3. The defending state champs have started the season 6 wins, 3 losses.
Wow.
Snow Canyon is number 4. They lost to, Spanish Fork. in a close one, they're 7-1, and Dixie is 7-2, and they are number 5. So 4 of your top 5 teams par for the course. Right now, the standings in the rankings looking pretty dominant for good old Region 9. You look at the records there. Those teams are all 8-1, 7-1, 7-2. Crimson 6-3. Hurricanes also 6-4 right now in the preseason. Pineview has started the season 3-3. Cedar a little bit of a slow start. They'll get Dixie next week in their region opener, but they are 1-7 right now to start the season. So those are your Region 9 baseball scores on a busy basketball Thursday. Couple other news and notes. Knights continue their playoff push. Mammoth the same. Tara, this is fun because, and I said this the other day, the 3 cities that I root for the most in the entire NHL, Vegas won,
Right.
Seattle. And in Salt Lake, 2A, 2B.
Yeah.
They all can make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, all 3
The
are
Mammoth, the
looking
Kraken,
good.
and the Knights all in the playoff. That's going to make an exciting Western Conference.
It will. And I believe, no, because Vegas has dropped down, but for a while there, Utah would have faced Vegas in the first round if we had gone to the playoffs like Monday.
Subject to change.
Right, it is.
Yeah. But no, that's a playoff watch. Mammoth Golden Knights first round preview, and they play tonight. Okay, so this could, you're not wrong. Every game is kind of ticking off the schedule. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. And so a lot of teams, you can move up a spot or 2, but you can't go on a 20-game win streak. There are not 20 games left in the season.
Exactly. Yeah.
So a lot of people looking at this Mammoth Golden Knights game tonight, and I know it gets lost in March Madness, but we love hockey here on the show, so I had to get this into the headline.
Yeah.
And the standings are tight. So unless something truly disastrous happens for any of the top teams in the Central, the Mammoth are most likely going to have to go through the wild card. And that's the playoff spot's going to be a wild card
Mammoth
spot.
and Kraken, yeah.
Yeah. And look, if you're a wild card team, most likely you would play the winner of the Pacific Division. Now, that standings is tight, too. You got Anaheim, Edmonton, and Vegas.
Right.
All of them
within
could
2 points.
Yeah, all of them still could win that Pacific.
Yeah, it's 1 or 2 points.
Yep. So Mammoth get a chance to set the tone against the Golden Knights specifically, as they will play tonight. Now, this is on ESPN Plus. It's also live on Hulu tonight, 8 o'clock. Each team has won a game against the other this season, so this is kind of the rubber match. This is the third time they have met this season. So, I don't know how likely it is that they meet up. It's probably less than 50-50 right now, but it's probably close to 50-50.
It is, yeah. So this is a good preview of what could be.
Every team has about 15 games remaining before the regular season concludes on April the 16th. Here we are, March 19th. So, there's current playoff matchups. You can look at that. You can look at the expanded standings. You can look at the race for all the number 1 pick if your team's out of the playoff. Like, there's still things to be excited about in the NHL. And I'm not going to lie, with the Jazz struggling this year again, I feel like I have been more apt to turn on a Knights or a Mammoth game than I am a Utah Jazz game this season. And that has not been the case in years gone by. I think because it's just another rebuild, boring year for the Utah Jazz. Get it together. Let's go. We want a winner. We want something to be excited about other than Tank Watch. I mean, Tank Watch. I'd rather watch Baywatch than Tank Watch.
I think everybody would.
Yeah. Even Tara would rather. I mean, who wants to watch a team that's got, fighting to get their 21st win of the season? That's just not exciting.
I mean, it's better than last season, but I think I'm just kind of disappointed because I was excited for Ace Bailey. Yeah, I mean,
Is it? Well, it's the same. I don't think it's any better. We have not taken a giant step
they
forward.
Hit the over, so I mean, it was good. We'll count it as a winning season for them. Like, they hit the over, but
All right.
I was hoping for more from like Ace Bailey and stuff because I was excited to watch him play.
They beat the high mark of over 18.5 wins this season. Congratulations.
Hey, come
Ryan
on.
Smith, you're building a contender to win the title.
Give
It's
him a
coming.
little bit of credit.
It's coming.
Come on.
It's coming.
Be an optimist.
Fans are impatient. Radio talk shows hosts are impatient. Patience is a virtue. Not everybody has it. Like, we want it winter. We want it now. This rebuild is taking too darn long. I mean, look, I thought I was going to have to go through a rebuild with the Seattle Seahawks when we traded off Russell Wilson and DK Metcalf. No, we won the Super Bowl last year. This is a piss poor management.
2 years.
This is piss poor drafting, piss poor management.
Okay.
I'm calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
Like, I can't sugarcoat. I've been cautiously optimistic about the Utah Jazz forever, and I've checked out on them. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I am too.
I cannot cover a team that stinks night in, night out for 82 straight games. People don't want to talk about another loss.
No.
Like, you got to give the people what they want. And I have had nobody clamoring on the airwaves saying, Devin, why are you not talking more Jazz basketball right now? Because they're not watching them either.
Yeah, they're not. It's not worth talking about.
The true diehard, true blue Jazz fans are still watching them, and that's it. And that's it. And I give you credit, because I can't. I can't.
Be a true fan and stay with them. But
well, my job is not to be a true fan every day of the week.
A higher,
job
pick.
is to be interesting and honest.
Right.
And I'm being honest more than interesting, because the Jazz are not interesting.
No.
It's
but
bad.
maybe they can get Boozer or DeBonza or something, and next year will be
I
even
know, but
better.
that's been the same story for the last 3 drafts.
That's why I was saying it was disappointing with Ace Bailey and stuff. I thought it would be better.
I mean, you go to the NBA standing, you scroll, and you scroll, and you scroll, and you scroll,
For
and you
days,
scroll.
it's like finding the
the
year
way
of your
down,
birthday.
in second to last place in the Western, already eliminated from playoff contention, the Jazz, 20-49, 34 games behind the OKC Thunder.
Yep. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I'm getting nauseous thinking about it.
Throwing up a little bit.
Like Ryan Smith, you bought the team. Larry's rolling over in his grave. What are you doing with the franchise? Ainge, Danny, Austin.
Yeah.
You might get fired, and you probably should. You got one more year after this year, and if you can't get to the playoffs, you're gone. Get somebody else in there.
Right.
They got beat last night 147-111.
I saw
That's
that.
not interesting.
No.
How do you sit through the
How do you
fourth
sit and
quarter
watch that? No.
and watch that? I mean,
I know.
Sensabaugh's great. I guess if you love Bryce Sensabaugh, he had 41 last night. You can find some silver lining. Okay, Ace shot the three well last night, but just overall, this team is trash.
Right.
And that's just reality.
No, it's the last thing I would turn on,
It's just reality.
especially with basketball and hockey and baseball.
I mean, honestly, the Jazz should be evaluating this young core. I mean, right, you're focused on development down the stretch. Playoffs are out of the picture. It's all about growth, minutes for young talent, building towards the future. But that's the same broken record storyline we've heard for the last 3 off seasons.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, all the assets you got for Donovan and Rudy have amounted to nothing so far. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Sorry, Jazz fans. You know I love talking Jazz. Just give me a reason to. Give me a reason to. Okay. Two more stories.
Okay.
Real quickly here. Pickleball.
Oh, yeah.
The pickleball spotlight next week is shifting to Southern Utah. And Southern Utah continues to grow as a pickleball destination. Major events like the Greater Zion Cup, bringing all the top-level talent and national attention to the region. The sport's popularity is exploding throughout the country, and it has been for years, but really big in St. George. You drive by the Little Valley pickleball courts at 6 a.m., and it's packed.
I feel like even most of the tennis courts have been converted to pickleball courts now.
So next weekend, the pickleball tour is coming to Black Desert. We're going to be covering it. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to have some pro pickleball players on the show. So wanted to make you aware of that. You can check that out. Black Desert, Bill a championship center court and a bunch of courts. They're just typical Black Desert fashion. They're bringing these big events and they hit these deadlines and they're just barely finishing these courts. That they're going to dry and paint and they're going to play. And it's going to be phenomenal. Yeah. It's crazy because
and the road construction, I drive out there every day and they are just busting it out.
Oh my gosh.
To get it ready.
100%. 100%. Final headline. Valspar, they're down in Florida, Palm Harbor, and you've got a couple Utah natives in the field. Tony Finau will tee off at 11:25, Patrick Fishburne at 12:15, and Zach Blair is already on the course. Laser beam is even through his first 4 holes. Your leader? Sung J M, 4 under through 5.
Oh, wow.
And then a logjam tie for second with Xander Schauffele, Denny McCarthy, Emiliano Grillo, and Hank Laboda.
Okay.
There you go.
Are they at 1 under? What are they at?
They're 2 under.
2 under. Okay.
Leaders at 4. It's early. It's early. It's early on a Thursday.
Started.
Pretty good field, though. Pretty good field. Not the field, of course, that we had with 45 of the top 50 players in the world rankings at the Players, but it's a good field for the Valspar down there in Innisbrook.
Yeah, it's a $9.1 million purse, too.
Copperhead Golf Course.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're getting closer to the Masters.
Did you see close.
Did you see
April,
Rory's
right around the corner?
Rory's menu yesterday?
No.
Elk. The elk.
A menu? Like elk?
Made the Masters menu.
Wow.
Yes. I was like, I can't remember. Here is your Masters dinner. This came out yesterday. It'll be on April 7th. That'll be the Masters Champions dinner. Peach and ricotta flatbread, bacon wrapped dates, grilled elk sliders with caramelized onion jam, roasted garlic aioli, rock shrimp tempura. Those are your appetizers. You can have an elk appetizer. Rory.
I feel like elk isn't real dominant out in Georgia. Is there a lot of elk out there?
Well, what about Ireland?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Your first course, yellowfin tuna carpaccio. The main course, your choice of a Wagyu filet or a seared salmon.
Now we're talking.
And dessert, sticky toffee pudding with vanilla ice cream and warm toffee sauce.
Okay.
There you go. That is the Masters Dinner of Champions. Man, how cool would that be to be in that?
Exactly. You said it must be nice.
If you dream about winning the Masters, everybody does. Whether you're a everyday 20 handicap, a 5 handicap, or a teaching professional or a PGA, everybody dream. If you're a golfer, you dream about winning the Masters.
I've never dreamed of that.
Well, I don't. Then I guess you're not a golfer.
I am a golfer, but I'm a female golfer.
No.
Like I'm not.
Okay,
it's different.
I mean, I guess I'm not talking to the females.
Yeah,
then.
it's the men.
They do allow women at Augusta now, so you got that going for you, Tara.
Yeah, I could maybe be a member someday.
Call Condoleezza Rice; she'll take you out to play. You can get a picture with her on Hogan's Alley.
Yeah, there we go.
Or I don't know. Anyway, that's your top 8 to date. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll do the blank game, and then I want to really zero in and focus on that BYU game today against Texas. 5:25 tip-off. Your sports headlines brought to you by Coral Canyon Golf Course. Speaking of golf, you want to get out and play golf for a great price, go to coralcanyongolf.com. You can check out over the next couple days, next couple weeks, the pricing on the tee sheet. Dynamic pricing, so the fuller they get, the more it costs you. So book ahead. You can always call the Pro Shop, 435-688-1700. Check out the Bistro 72 Grill, fully stocked Pro Shop with all your soft goods and apparel. Coral Canyon Golf Course, beautiful driving range, chipping and putting green, bunkers so you can practice out of, 2 levels of the driving range. It is a great layout. If you've never played it, go give it a try, and you're going to love it, baby. We'll be back. It's The Drive, rocking and rolling. Don't forget, brackets lock in 1 hour and 55 minutes. We got the ticker going. If you have yet to put in your bracket, only 1 entry per person, must be 18 years of older. But you got to go to our website, thefansportsnetwork.com. go to our contest page and get in our bracket challenge. It'll send you an email and you'll click on the link and you're right in our private group. You can play against TA, you can play against me, you can beat Prediction Polly, and you can win the cash, $995. I know you can do all the other brackets. You can try to get a perfect bracket. You can try to win $1 million. You can try to win $50,000. You can try to win all these big purses with thousands and thousands and thousands. We're going to have 300 or 400 people in our group.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this is just our local P1s. So you got a good chance to win almost $1,000.
That is a good chance.
Yeah.
Especially where I'm saying is there like 24 million
Yeah. Yeah.
in the other brackets.
Yes.
So, yeah, you've got a good shot here.
Yes, you do. Sorry about the Jazz rant. We'll be back. That's your top 8 at 8. Hey, what's up, sports fans? Welcome back. It is The Drive. Tara, we were in commercial break. My headlines need updated because Sung J M just birdied again. The Valspar.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I said he was leading at 4 under. Yeah, he's 5 under through 6 holes. He's on a little heater to start the day.
Yeah, he is.
Down at Copperhead at Innisbrook in, Palm Harbor, the town?
I believe so, yeah.
Palm Harbor,
Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. You have Finau, Fishburne, Blair, all in the field. I'll take in a little golf this weekend in between basketball.
Okay.
I'll keep tabs on. I won't watch as much as I will watch of the Masters or any major, or if I did of the Players last week. So, lot of good things going on today. All right, blank game today, brought to you by our friends at Game Day Men's Health. Game Day Men's Health always offering free testosterone tests. So take advantage if you're getting older, you're over 40, 45, 50. Get on over there and enjoy the free T test. You need to know what your T levels are. Take my word for it, or you can go and read all their 5-star Google reviews at Game Day Men's Health. Peptides, you buy 2 months, you get a month free right now. So if you're thinking about a nagging injury that you're trying to recover, maybe you should check out the peptides like the BPC 157 or Samorelin or any of the great ones. Peptides, you have to have supervision. You have to take them correctly. You have to have the right dosage, and then they can be wonderful. That's where Game Day Men's Health comes in. Go check them out. GameDayMen'sHealth.com. Call or text for your free testosterone appointments. It is that easy to do. You can text or call right now, 435-265-4223. Let's roll it. All right, TA's got the questions. I'll fill in the blank. Do you want one word?
I can tell you're so excited about this.
I'm nervous. TA's, who knows what she's got up her sleeve over there. Are we doing short answers, one-word answers? What are we doing here? Whatever I want?
Yeah, whatever you want.
I like that.
All right.
That's what I was going to do anyway.
Okay. Right? Yeah. I don't know why you
I
even
only get to do that on the show. I don't get to do that at home. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Let's see. Let's start out with the term March Madness was popularized by the NCAA tourney by broadcaster Blank Musburger in 1982.
Well, it's got to be Brent Musburger, but I did not know that.
Okay. Yeah.
He coined that phrase.
He coined that phrase.
Wow,
That is
now
his phrase.
there is a
March
trivia
Madness.
question our
I know,
listeners
it's
can stump their buddies with.
He doesn't like trivia. Yeah.
Yeah, who started the March Madness phrase? I wonder if he gets royalties on that. Does he get
should.
Because I know that if I'm writing an ad for a local restaurant, I cannot say March Madness in the ad to advertise to
It's
watch.
copyrighted. You cannot say it.
It's the same thing with like Bruce Buffer. Let's get ready to rumble. I can say it on the air, but I can't say it. Hey, let's get ready to rumble. We got a big rumbling sale going on now. It's blank business. You can't do that. It's copyrighted.
Yeah. So that's a good question.
Interesting. Brent Musburger. I would have never guessed that. If you wouldn't have said his last name, I would have never got that correct.
I've gotten that.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either. But
Nope.
Okay.
Good one.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Basketball was invented by Blank Naismith in 1891.
Jimmy.
Oh man.
Jimmy Naismith?
Okay, this isn't even hard. Okay.
James
Yes, that's
Naismith?
right. Yes. Yeah.
Dude, people call James Jimmy?
Yeah, it's the
Because
same,
people
isn't
call
it?
Bob, Robert Bob.
Yeah, and Richard Dick.
Yeah.
That
so
one makes no sense.
Is James go by Jimmy?
Jimmy, maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure.
Dr. Naismith to you.
Right? Yeah.
Did you see the very first score of the basketball game? Wasn't it like 6-2 was the final score? It was like
The very first No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was like one bucket for one team. Yeah.
Wow.
That in 18.
But was that like the metal nets? And do you remember those?
Yeah, the original buckets.
Yeah.
They shot it through a bucket, didn't they?
Oh, is it a bucket?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. That's a good research question, though.
Okay, yeah.
All right, where are we going next?
I will work on that. Okay. BYU will win if AJ DeBonza does blank.
Ooh.
I should have teed this one up last since we're going to get into BYU. But
yeah, we'll get into BYU. I want to spend some time on that matchup with Texas here coming up. But I think it's got to be a well-rounded game. I think it's got to be 20 plus.
Yeah.
10 plus. I don't think it's got to be 5-5, but he needs to play well defensively because Texas does have some size, and he's 6'9". So I really think he's going to have to get down there and help with the rebound. So I need at least 20 and 10 out of the AJ. I also probably need him shot selection wise 50% or above from the 3-point line. Yeah. And I need at least like 4 or 5 dunks.
Okay. Yeah.
If he's getting to the rim and getting blow-bys,
right?
That gets him going, I feel like. When he gets that one or
and
two.
it gets the crowd going and everything.
And look, Portland, not too far away, should be a pretty pro BYU crowd. You know, Texas could have planned ahead, could have booked their tickets in advance, knowing they had to play that playing game against NC State on Tuesday. But BYU got there Tuesday morning. Meanwhile, you know, they were playing Tuesday night, probably didn't get to Portland until Wednesday at some point. So,
right.
A little bit of an advantage there. Obviously, we know about the injuries, but I think if AJ goes 20 and 10 and has a lockdown defensive game, gets a couple dunks, shoots a couple good shot selection from 3, I think BYU wins this game.
All right. I like that.
Rebounding is going to be a key for me.
Yeah. Rebounding and making those free throws.
Foul out of this game. He has got to play smart, physical, but straight up and down. He can't reach in. Kiba cannot afford a ticky-tack foul or 2 in this game.
Right. All right. Blank is your biggest upset today.
Well, today, I have some upsets tomorrow.
But none today,
Is VCU North Carolina today or tomorrow? I forgot.
Let me double check. I believe it's today.
Because a lot of people have that, and that's an 11 seed, right?
Yes.
That is an 11 seed. I do have a couple today. I have Troy over Nebraska.
Okay.
I have Troy over Nebraska. That is my highest upset today. Yes, Troy 22-11. They're in Oklahoma City. I know it's going to be a pro Cornhuskers crowd. They're 26-6. Nebraska doesn't speak basketball school to me. No March Madness runs. This isn't it. Now, I don't know. Will they be excited to be here? Something just tells me I'm just going with my gut. That is the highest upset I see happening today is Troy over Nebraska. I could see the 11 seed South Florida beating Louisville. And I predicted that in some of my brackets. I wish I could pick Hawaii this afternoon to pick off Arkansas. I just don't think it'll happen. Arkansas is 15.5-point favorites. And I just worry that Arkansas, if they score 85 plus, I just don't think Hawaii can keep up.
Right. I don't think so either.
So a lot of people would have the VCU upset. I don't know anybody that's got Idaho or Kennesaw State beating Houston or Gonzaga tonight. I mean, maybe fans of those programs. But, yeah, Troy is my lowest seed winning.
Okay.
Or highest seed winning, however you want to look at it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
VCU's mine.
Yeah. That's your highest upset.
But I'm chalk, apparently.
Yeah, you're chalky.
I'm chalky.
You have an 11 and a 13, and the rest is chalky.
Yep. Yeah.
But that's okay. It was chalky
Cal
last
Baptist.
year.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I like South Florida. Louisville's best players out.
Yeah.
South Florida's only 4.5-point underdogs. That game's at 11:30 a.m. this morning on TNT. So that's going to be one I would watch for. I am excited to watch Arkansas and Hawaii. Acuff is a fantastic talent. He is so fun to watch. Calipari's got 3 really good pro prospects on this roster that really scored almost basically 20 plus. That's a scary notion,
right?
For Hawaii, and we'll see. And we'll see. They're in Portland, Oregon. So Hawaii actually probably need a quicker flight than Arkansas.
Yeah, probably.
What, a 4-hour flight and probably
for us anyway.
5 from Arkansas. Might be just a little closer to fly out from Hawaii rather than Arkansas.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good question. We'll see. I hope there's upsets today. Give me 2-3 upsets. I want to see it.
I hope it stays chalky.
I know you do.
Okay.
Betting on your bracket.
Right? All right. This blank Utah native will play the best in the NCAA opening rounds.
Ooh, that is a great question. We had
Since
some
we
fun
just
with
went
that.
through those, yeah.
And there's, a dozen guys that are going to be playing. I'm going to go Mason Falslev, Utah State, because this kid can blow by you, get to the rim, and throw down. He's really springy at 6'4". He's a 42% three-point shooter, 52% from the field. He's averaging 16.7. I think it's Falslev.
Okay.
Maybe Dallin Hall, Virginia, if he has like 10 assists or something today. They've got a 14 seed. Or tomorrow would be my second pick. And then I would probably go Colin Chandler third most likely. I would love to go Ike Finlinson from Dixie High School.
Right.
He's going to start this afternoon against Arkansas and John Calipari's team. Finn's averaging 9.9 points per game on the season. He got into the starting lineup about January. I would maybe put him fourth, the sentimental value. Maybe he can hit 3 or 4 threes and have a really productive game. There's a lot of other shooters on that Hawaii team. He's not the number one option. He's like the third or fourth option scoring wise.
Right.
So,
hey, but assists are
Isaac
important.
Johnson's, they want to pound it in. Hunter Erickson will take some threes. They got a couple other guys that like to shoot the three. But Finn, I think he's really improved defensively.
Yeah.
And early in his career, that was the knock on him. He wasn't good enough to defend elite defensively. And it's you got to play offense. We knew he was a great shooter. And he goes on and wins the JUCO play. I put him fourth.
Okay.
So those are my top 4.
I like that.
The kid from Michigan State probably should be in the top 5 too. What's his the senior for Izzo that starts out there and averages nearly a double. He's like a 14 and 9 guy. So, the kid from was he from Timpview?
I think it was the kid from Timpview.
Yeah, I got Michigan State going to my Final Four.
You did, yeah. So you.
So I better put him. I better put him in my top 5.
All right.
I'm drawing a blank on his name all of a sudden.
Yeah, and I'm drawing a blank too.
That's all
Sorry.
right. We covered it.
All right. How about a little bonus ball?
Okay.
It's another trivia one.
Okay. Trivia. Okay.
Since we're talking about our brackets and stuff.
Okay.
So a perfect bracket, right? So predicting every game correctly.
Okay.
64 games.
Ooh.
Has odds of about 1 in blank quintillion for winning.
Like, am I
For
supposed to say like
every 64
200?
team field.
Am I supposed to say like 100 quintillion?
Or it's like do 1 point something.
I don't even know how many zeros are on a quintillion.
I don't either. That's why it's insane.
So
And if you actually did that, would you win like $1 quintillion?
No, but you'd win $1 million. You'd probably win
Right?
$1 million for a perfect bracket. It's never been done before.
So it's 9.2.
Quintillion.
Like 1 in 9.2 quintillion.
Yeah. That is not going to happen.
I know. Well,
So you're saying there's a chance.
right? Maybe with AI now. No, yeah. What was all that 1 in a quintillion talk, Devin?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going into this betting your mortgage on a perfect bracket, I would double check your
Maybe think about it.
screws being loose.
Right.
Yeah, this is not going to happen. There is no way. I mean, maybe someday in our lifetime, probably not though.
There's been some that have come
There's
close.
been some, yeah, they'll get to like the final. They'll be to the Sweet 16 or the Elite 8, and you'll have one guy, and then they get blown up.
Yeah.
What's the furthest anybody's got? I don't even know the answer to that question.
I'll have to look it up.
What's the closest to a perfect bracket anybody has had? Those 9.2 quintillion. I don't even know what quintillion is. Like, we don't talk about, hey, how many quintillions of dollars do you want to make in your lifetime, brother?
Like you said, I don't even know how many zeros is in that, and I'm a math person.
So there's billions and then it's quintillions?
Yeah.
Or is there something after billions?
It's like billions and then quintillions and stuff.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
2019, an Ohio man named Greg Nigel
Okay.
picked 49 straight games.
49.
He has the best. So 49 out of 64.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
closest.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you're still 15 games away.
Right, but that's still
Yeah, I mean,
good.
yeah, like I said, you're flirting with the Elite Eight there. Interesting.
Yep.
Very interesting.
All right.
Okay, that's the blank game. All right, take a break. Come back. Do want to remind everybody, brackets are locking in 1 hour and 34 minutes. If you have yet to get your bracket in to win the cash, put up $995 on 99.5 The Fan Sports Network. Thanks to our great sponsors, Nets on Fire, Sunrise Tire, Sand Hollow Golf Course, ATVBryce.com, Grass Creek Construction, Zag. We got great local partners helping us out. Prize sponsors from Dixie Direct and House of Jump. Get to our website. Okay, it's a private group, so go to your web. We got a little form there under the contest tab. You put in your name and your email. You go to your email, and boom, you click it, and you're right into our private group. Create your team name, fill out your picks. Make sure you save your picks. Put in your tiebreaker final score. Make sure it says 63 of 63 picks made. Bracket complete. Make sure you get a green check mark there. Don't forget to hit submit. Don't want anybody whining at me. I forgot to hit submit. Nothing I can do. The bracket's locked. The brackets are locked. But you want to win the cash? thefansportsnetwork.com. Oh, and you want to watch some games with us? Win some prizes? Maybe some rounds of golf, some spa credits, some concert
amazing
tickets.
Food.
We'll have Fan Sports Network t-shirts. 20th hole, Black Desert Resort. Tara's got a open tab. Just put it on her tab.
No, it's not open bar. It's not open bar. Remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We already talked
No,
about
but
this.
we're gonna be broadcasting live. Black Desert's 20th hole sports grill, 1 to 3 on Saturday. X96 is gonna be over there from 4 to 6. I'm gonna be there pretty much all afternoon long.
Yeah.
Game day specials, bracket bash competitions. We're gonna do a long drive contest in the simulator, closest to the pin challenge, prizes, giveaways throughout the game. So whether you're following your bracket, you're competing in our contest here, you're in the fan challenge, you're going to get in our bracket challenge. Best place to watch the games with us, the 20th hole tournament weekend out at Black Desert Resort. Come check it out and join us on Saturday. Hey, yeah, they're open today at noon, tomorrow at noon. You can go out there today and tomorrow too, but then make sure you come back on Saturday. Got to take a break. We'll talk about that BYU game with Texas when we come back.
waking up with us. We are going to sell out on sports.
Wall to wall and still ain't sold out.
It's The Drive, live on The Fan.
Wall to wall, and we're never sold out, baby. Always FREE, free to listen. Show today out of the Findlay Hyundai Studio. 0% on the Tucson, 0% on the Santa Fe. Go check them out off Exit 13, their new home. Voted best car dealership in the Best of Southern Utah contest. Go see why. Take a test drive. 0%. Think of all the money you will save. Devin, Tara, welcome back into the stretch run here on the day that March Madness officially begins. I don't count the first four. The madness is officially upon us today, and let's talk BYU.
Right, in rhythm, no good. Whoa! What was that? AJ DeBonza coming out of the rafters. Ben has awakened.
Oh my goodness, AJ, what are you going to do today against the University of Texas? BYU is the favorites, just on the money line. They are minus 142. Texas is a slight underdog, plus 122. You know, if you're not a big, sports wager, you don't understand the lines. It means if you wanted to win $10, you'd have to bet $14.20 on BYU to win a $10 bet, or $142 to win a $100 bet. If you took Texas $10 bet, it would pay you $12.20. For a $100 bet, it would pay you $100 bet would pay you $122 back if you took the Longhorns money line. This is going to be interesting. It's a tight line, so the spread is minus 2.5. BYU is the slight favorite in this game. What the people want to know right out of the gate, do I have BYU beating Texas today? Does TA have BYU beating Texas today? And the answer, in short, for me is yes. I think Texas has some good bigs. The size, the rebounding is an interesting point. It's going to be like the key to the game for BYU is their rebounding. I think Kibikeda's got to stay out of foul trouble. I think you need some role players to really step up like we saw last year in the NCAA tournament when BYU went to the Sweet 16. We saw some guys really step up their game in crunch time. A lot of people are talking about, what DeBonza's mark on BYU will be. In fact, I think it was Jay Drew, great writer for the Des News, said regardless of what happens in the NCAA tournament, AJ DeBonza will be revered at BYU forever. So I ask you, Tara, is that true for you? No matter what, are you always going to revere AJ DeBonza, or does he need to get this team to the Sweet 16 or do something special in the tournament?
I don't know that revere is the correct word, but I will always love DeBonza. Always.
I mean, we like him because he took time out of his Utah prep schedule to cruise over to the studio one day and join us on the show here in studio.
Right.
And he's a humble young man from Brockton, Massachusetts, and, spent some time in Hurricane, Utah for Utah prep for that one senior season before surprising everybody a little bit, taking less money to go to BYU. Not like he still didn't get a nice payday.
No, he did.
We heard 4 to 6 range. But
I heard 7 to 9.
There was reports yesterday that said he passed up bigger opportunities to go to BYU. I mean, and we're talking about probably $1 million, $2 million left on the table, but he didn't care. And look, what will people say about AJ? He's already going to be one of the top lottery picks in the draft. Whether he's 1, whether he's 2.
Yeah.
I don't think he's 3. I think he's 1 or 2. And he'll be remembered, and he'll be well-liked. And BYU fans will follow his NBA career. And he's definitely putting BYU basketball on the map, just like Jimmer Fredette did for a brief moment.
Right.
And look, I mean, he's got an unbelievably large fan base. He's endeared himself to millions worldwide. Doing it at a religious school that he has no affiliation to, it's a really fascinating story when you stop to think about it.
Right.
The Cougars play Texas out of the SEC. Kevin Durant's alma mater. He looked up and said he likes to pattern his game after KD. And we're about to find out.
And he surpassed KD, didn't he?
In college? Oh, in the one statistical category? Yeah. Yes.
The one.
The 35.
Hey, that's still like a big category.
Yeah.
Come on, the points per game.
Yeah. Yeah, 20.
Okay.
He's averaging 25 a game.
You're
His
poo-pooing
scoring
it, like,
average,
yeah.
his scoring, but is it surprising to you? I'm not surprised
But that's still
by
a
it.
huge thing.
It is, but
that's a great accomplishment.
But like when you're labeled the number one pick in the draft, you're the next big thing. You're getting the same accolades as Cooper Flagg, and if you remember when LeBron James came out, like you're getting the same fanfare as a Kobe Bryant when he came into the league at a Lower Marion High School. Like you understand the context of it. It doesn't shock you,
right?
Like I
But it's
expected
still
DeBonza
huge.
to be fantastic. I'm not surprised he's scoring 25 a game. So, look, I mean, we know he can match up and play against anybody, but it's a team game.
It is.
And the injuries have obviously just shell-shocked the Cougar program. They, counting everybody on their roster, they have had 6 season-ending injuries, 4 meaningful ones.
Right.
Kozlowski, Pickens, Richie Saunders, and Dawson Baker. Those are the big ones. But look,
in the final stretch, though, like Dom, Diomande has stepped up.
And that
was a huge piece in winning,
yeah.
in the
But because this team has
Tournament,
slightly failed to meet even AJ, his goal, he said the other day on the podcast, was I came in to win a Big 12 championship. He didn't win the Big 12 championship. They
It's like,
finished
so I have one more
mid-pack.
goal, one more chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now win the NCAA double championship.
Right.
And that's the only goal that he can left to accomplish. Now that, look, I mean, I don't know if he's getting as much consideration for the National Player of the Year honor as he deserves. I mean, individually, I think he's surpassed expectations. I mean, he has more than lived up to the hype. Okay. He's been a basketball prodigy since he was 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
So, look,
He has not let me down once this year, though.
No, he's even killed. He's going to be fine. He's going to play great. I just worry about the rest of the Cougar team. But I do have them winning today in a dogfight.
I do, too.
I do have them winning today in a dogfight.
Go Cougs.
DeBonza definitely upped his game in the Big 12 tournament. Scored a tournament record 93 points to break the mark held by his hero, Kevin Durant. That's the record you're alluding to.
Right.
Who could coincidentally played for Texas. I get it. Like, that's a nice record to have, but I don't think AJ cares too much about that record. I think he wants to have some fun and showcase to the world in March Madness that he can carry a basketball team. Because if you can carry BYU to the Sweet 16 or Elite 8, this team, with all these injuries, you can carry any NBA team down the road.
Okay, but do you believe in omens at all?
Sure.
Okay.
What?
He beat Kevin Durant's record,
Yep.
and they're playing Texas today. So I think
That's
it's a
an
good
omen?
omen.
That's a good omen.
It's a good omen. You got to pick BYU. Nobody get mad at me. If they do lose, I don't think that's going to happen. That's not even going to happen. But it's an omen.
Yeah, I think Boozer's going to win the National Player of the Year award. And look, for good reason. He's the best player on the country's best team. They're a 1 seed, right?
Yeah.
Best player on the best. John Shire's done an incredible job. I know AJ was quoted in the article on the Des News that Jay Drew had come out talking about the game today and AJ's legacy at BYU and how he'll be revered for Cougar fans. He wanted Duke, but they wouldn't see Duke until, obviously the championship game.
Right.
So, or would it be the Final Four? That it would be late in the tournament.
It would be the Final Four.
It would be the Final Four, yeah. So, you got to go win 6 straight games is what he told the Winning Formula podcast last week. We played that on the show yesterday.
Right.
But look, I mean, for a guy to come to Utah Prep in Hurricane, Utah, to become a BYU signee, to choose BYU over other teams, to become a major celebrity in Provo, to keep a low profile and just be a model citizen, first time he ever went to an LDS church, this kid is learning, growing, and he's ready for whatever life throws at him. But is he and his teammates more specifically ready for 6 straight? I doubt it. But there's some Cougar fans. I was listening to them fill out their bracket in the office, and they were like, I don't know if I can take him to the Elite 8 or not. I'm like, Elite 8? I got him losing in the second round.
I do too.
I just think Gonzaga and Mark Few is just too good of a total team.
Yeah.
No matter look, you go score 40, you can beat Kansas State.
Right.
You go score 30, you can beat West Virginia. We'll see how many AJ has today. Get your brackets in, thefansportsnetwork.com. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Enjoy March Madness, baby.